My name in Letterboxd is Joana Rita Pir, and I will not link it in the description. You're gonna have to figure it out from that one Portuguese very quick spoken sentence word. I was in bed for 2.5 days a while, not that long ago. It coincided not just with me having the flu, but me having a very painful period and also the Portuguese elections where, once again, the fascists got more seats in parliament. So it was a hell of a weekend. I was in bed for the majority of it. The only time I got up was to eat, go to the bathroom, or go vote, which counted for absolutely freaking nothing because the political party that I voted for didn't get a seat in my district, so my votes went to the trash. Thank you very much. And during that weekend that I spent in bed, I watched 10 movies. Some of them are films, some of them are movies. I will not explain the difference to you, so just Google it, I guess. And I'm going to break them down for you because I had an experience and I need to understand that I watched these like back to back, that I would go from one to the other and just fully like lay down in my bed and enjoy them profoundly. I ranked them on Letterboxd from 2 stars to 5 stars. I hearted 9 out of the 10 movies. Some of them are from last year, most of them are from this year, and one of them is from 2020. I watched 3 on Sunday, the 18th, 5 Saturday, the 17th, and 2 Friday night, the 16th. And I started with Black Bag. Black Bag is a spy thriller with dinner party games where people might or might not die. Oh, this is as good a time as any to tell you many spoilers. I give spoilers for everything. If you haven't watched these movies and you want to watch these movies, I will link the movies in the description so you know which movies I will be discussing, so you know that there are spoilers. And if you do not want to be spoiled, don't watch this video. Just click out and go watch the movies and then come back and watch the video. Will you get anything out of this video apart from just potential entertainment? No. Black Bag was a good film. It was a very good film. It was a great film. In fact, I am calling it a film. So there you go. However, as I wrote in my Letterboxd review, which I will not read to you because you're going to have to find my profile, Jesus. I gave it three stars. I was going to give it 4 stars almost from the beginning. It was a 4-star movie, a minimum. But then something happened in the movie that made me annoyed to the core of my being. Every time I see this in these movies, in these films, in these TV shows, wherever, even if it is just a music video, if I see this goddamn trope, I am going to be so critical, so annoyed, so hellish about it. It could be the greatest movie of all time. If you put this in it, I will make it 1 star. And what is it? You might be asking. Oh, I need to clean my glasses. What is it? Oh my God, I can't see anything. I'm a blur right now. Literally this morning, I have so much anxiety about certain life events that literally this morning I Googled if I could be excused from a mandatory military draft for not having a good eyesight. That's how scary I am to being drafted to the military. And I know what you're asking, girl, you're a girl. Like, how in the world would you be scared to be drafted to the military? Well, I mean, isn't Germany considering drafting women if it comes to it? It's only a step between Germany and Portugal. And I know what else you're asking. Girl, aren't you a feminist? Don't you think it's unfair that only men are drafted? Yes. I don't think anyone should be drafted. Let's just not go to war. Ever. Please. Honestly, it's so funny to me that men are so proud about, oh, who goes to war? And it's like, bro, it's 2025. The only reason that only men are drafted, is not because men can hold a machine gun better than a woman. It's just because men don't have uteruses. Like, you're literally being discriminated against. Shut the fuck up about going to the army, about going to war. Anyway, Black Bag. So what is this thing that annoyed me to no hell? Well, it's yet again a therapist. By the way, so inappropriate for this therapist or psychiatrist or whatever the hell it is to be friends with her patients. So inappropriate. More inappropriate even is to get in a romantic and sexual relationship with your patient and for this patient to divulge confidential information and for you to use that confidential information outside of the goddamn session. Whenever these tropes appear, I can't handle it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Whenever there's like any sort of thing where therapists do something that would be so taboo in real life that most people wouldn't do it, I'm annoyed by it. Because it's like, when are therapist-patient relationships portrayed positively in goddamn movies and TV shows? When? And this is reminding me of fucking Ted Lasso. I love Ted Lasso. I can't believe I love the comedy show, and I can't believe I love the comedy show about football. Two things I usually don't enjoy. I like some comedy, not a lot of it. A lot of comedy is very stupid. But it ruined it a little bit for me when the dude, the new husband of Ted Lasso's ex-wife, is a therapist. And it was their couple therapist. Like, he did couple therapy with Ted Lasso and his ex-wife. And then he got in a relationship with her. Disgusting. And it's the same thing in Black Bag. There's a therapist. The therapist is friends with all of her patients and dates one of them. Actually, no. Dates two of them. Disgusting. So Black Bag gets 3 stars. Then, right after Black Bag, I watched Mickey 17. I've been wanting to watch Mickey 17 for a long ass time, and I just couldn't find the mental headspace to watch it. And I watched it, and I loved it so much. It reminded me of the Train movie. I think it's like the same director, isn't it? Let me check it real quick. But yeah, Bong Joon Ho is the director. What was it called? You know, the Train movie with an aquarium inside of the train, the post-apocalyptic world where humanity lives inside of a moving train, and then some people are eating that little black block gooey. Mickey 17 reminded me of that, and it's kind of a little bit like that. I love Robbert Pattinson. Like, this man is an actor. I cannot believe that we had this trajectory for this one actor, because everyone knows the story, right? That Robbert Pattinson wasn't getting like great roles after Twilight, so he was like, just gave up on making money from it and just went to indie directors and offered himself up to the movies. And then he did, what was it? Yeah. After Twilight, it was Bellamy, Cosmopolis, The Lost City of Z, Good Time, and then he started coming up again with High Life, which was amazing. The King, never watched it, never will, looks boring. And then he burst again with The Lighthouse and has been doing like amazing shit ever since. All this to say that I really loved Mickey 17. Anything sci-fi I will most likely enjoy and potentially love very much. And these movies, these Bong Joon Ho movies always make me feel so uneasy. This is the kind of sci-fi that doesn't make you dream, that doesn't make you, experience what it would be like to live. This goddamn marketing. This isn't the type of film that makes you dreamy, that makes you dream of a future where the human race is going to explore the universe and achieve higher things. No. This is the kind of film that makes you uneasy. This is the kind of film that, kind of shows you how wrong it can go, and wrong it can go. Whenever I imagine a science fiction future becoming reality for the human race, it is never dreamy things like Interstellar or anything like that. It's Mickey 17. It's the Train movie. It's weird things like this that I think we are capable of. We're not capable of Interstellar. No way in hell we are capable of Interstellar. We are capable of Mickey 17 for sure. So if you want to watch your future, not in terms of specifically technologically where you're going to go, but in terms of humanity-wise, where you're going to go, watch Mickey 17. Because, some of us are already there. That's my review of the film. I gave this 4 stars. I can never give 5 stars to a movie that makes me this uneasy. I can, but it has to be a very specific thing, like Grave of the Fireflies. Will never watch it again. Broke my soul, but definitely 5 stars. And then I want you to guess. What kind of transition happened between Mickey 17 and the next movie I watched, which, by the way, was Saturday Morning. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Yes, the Jenna Ortega rom-com. I watched a couple movies with Jenna Ortega in this list. And you know what? I gave 3 stars to Black Bag. I gave 4 stars to Mickey 17. I gave 5 stars to Winter, Spring, Summer, and Fall. Because I just enjoyed it. I'm a rom-com girly. I love romance. I'm a hopeless romantic. This movie, I think, had shit ratings in every single platform that exists that rates movies. 5 stars for me. Do I need to go into what it is? No. It's 5 stars from me. Okay? Moving on. And after winter, spring, summer, and fall, I just watched a spy film that made me annoyed because of the therapist thing. Then I watched Mickey 17, a science fiction movie, which is my favorite genre of movies, but it just made me afraid of the future for humanity. So generally bad mood. Then winter, spring, summer, or fall, which made me light. What was that? Made me happy in a very light-hearted way. I want you to guess what could possibly come after that. I also gave 5 stars. I gave it 5 stars, a heart, and probably a pretty cool review. Yeah. I will tell you my review for this one, because just so you can guess the movie in the next 5 seconds. My review for this one was fucking insane that Americans still worship Jesus when Viola Davis is right there. I gave 5 stars to this movie. It's a 2025 movie. It's a movie from this year. And it doesn't even have a word in the title. Okay. It's not a word. It's one of those really shitty titles that just seems like the working title of the movie, and then they never change it. Like, I can't give you this comparison. This is too heartbreaking. Anyway. You know what? I'm not even gonna say the movie. You're gonna guess it. It's a Viola Davis movie from 2025. It has no words in the title. It's just like a code name. Not a code name. It's it's the name of a group of not people. A group of governments around the world that are very well known for a certain thing, a certain meeting, let's say. And this is basically the Viola Davis version of those Gerard Butler movies with the White House, where he is a defender of the White House. And it's really hilarious because the actor is not even American. Like, I was watching this film and there's no way I could logically give it more than 2 stars. But because it has Viola Davis in it, and I was sick in bed, and I needed something like this, it's automatically 5 stars. And let me tell you, if they make sequels of this movie, and they put Gerard Butler in it, and Morgan Freeman in it, I'm gonna be in heaven. I love all of those Gerard Butler movies. I'm so sorry to all my girlies. I love those movies. And yeah. Guess the title of this movie. Guess. I gave it 5 stars. And after this, I don't even remember what this movie is about. Oh, The Life List. My God, how many times I considered quitting this movie. I almost quit The Life List like 5 times, and then I gave it a 4-star rating. Can we understand my brain? No. But I think it was cute. I thought it was really cute. Like, it was very predictable. The main actress is very well known, I think, for being a bad actress. But I enjoyed it. Somehow. I must have been pretty ill, but I enjoyed it. And then I watched Death of a Unicorn. And, you know, the thing I enjoyed the most about this movie wasn't even the fact that unicorns exist in this universe. Wasn't even the fact that Jenna Ortega is like the innocent maiden that suits unicorns. The thing I enjoyed the most about this movie was the eyebrow man. The eyebrow man. The eyebrow man was so funny. Every time I see the eyebrow man in any movie, I enjoy it so much. And, you know, I feel like most people know the Eyebrow Man for the Maze Runner and the Maze Runner series, where the eyebrow game was very much eyebrowing. But you know, the Eyebrow Man was once the Eyebrow Boy. And where was the Eyebrow Boy? In one of the goddamn Narnia films. In one of them. Honestly, the only thing that would make me enjoy the new Greta Gerwig Narnia adaptation films more than anything in the world is if she brings back the Eyebrow Man for a full circle moment. But anyway, Death of a Unicorn got 5 stars, but I have one very important question. If anyone has watched this movie, please answer me in the comments. How in the world did Paul Rudd outrun that unicorn? How? How does that make any sense? I mean, it's a movie with unicorns. Doesn't it make sense? By the way, this was, at that point, my 4th movie of the day. I don't even remember what I was thinking about when I watched this, but I was freaked in a good way. So we have transitioned from me being annoyed by Black Bag, freaked by Mickey 17, wholesome and enjoying by Winter Spring and the movie I shall not name. And then the list was boring, but then by the time I watched Death with Unicorns, I was feeling alive again. I was thinking, okay, this is the kind of freaky shit that I like. And then I watched Opus. Listen, you guys, I'm not clinically a hypochondriac, but I do have hypochondriac tendencies. I've never been diagnosed clinically. It's not something that, interferes with my day-to-day life, so it's not really that significant. But I do have sometimes paranoid thoughts. I do have hypervigilance, and I do worry a lot. I'm a girly with anxiety, like many of us are. And when I watched Opus, have you watched Opus? If you haven't watched Opus, this is the one that I would like you not to be spoiled. Like, I need you to feel what I felt. And the whole time I was thinking, this is not gonna, by the way, I don't really watch like the trailers or read the synopsis. I just see an actor that I know and I watch it. Or sometimes like the cover speaks to me, or I see the name of the director or whatever and I watch it. And I saw that actor whose name I can't remember, but who I love very much in the cover. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch. And look at that cover. I mean, look at that cover. It's inviting. So I watched it. And from the beginning, it didn't seem right. The whole time, it didn't seem right. And baby girl knew it wasn't right. And the thing that really freaked me out was the end. Because I'm already worried about world issues. I'm one of those people that has to be like isolated from the news and from social media from now on, because I will go insane worrying about these things. And when I saw that, I was thinking, oh my God, is there one like that in real life? Of course there isn't. We hope. But yeah, that fucked with my brain very hard. And I gave it 5 stars. Because, yeah. And then Sunday came. And for some reason, it felt very appropriate to me to watch Nightbitch. And Nightbitch I watched. And Nightbitch I gave 5 stars. And from now on, I am very much in the delusional train. No. In the train of women are gods and men are afraid of us. Second to last movie I watched, I'm looking at it, I have no idea what happened. Ash. I don't know what this is. Oh my God. I gave this 2 stars and no heart. Oh, I know. This is a movie, a sci-fi movie about this team of people that have to go into an alien planet to colonize it, to assess if it would be survival for the human race. And then one of the scientists gets possessed by one of the aliens, and we spend the whole movie figuring out how everyone in her team died. And then by the end, she seems to escape, but then we find out that she has the alien in her head, or she doesn't have the alien in her head by that point. I don't remember. It was shit. Like, I was sick and I couldn't even give this a good review. It was shit. They should have called it shit, not Ash. I don't even remember why they called it Ash, okay? I didn't even understand that. Like, I spent most of the movie kind of sick, kind of in pain, because by that point I was already on my period, and this was like, by that time that I was watching Ash, like preliminary results were already coming out, and I was going insane. So I don't even remember what the point of this was. And then I finalized my marathon of movie watching with Shiva Baby from 2020, and it just made me feel really good. Honestly, it made me feel really good because, first of all, I love the actress, Rachel Sennott, and the whole movie is just this lost person, this like adult woman who has absolutely no clue what she's going to do with her life, and everything seems to be crumbling down to pieces. Gave it 5 stars and a heart and a review that says, cheers to being lost. And I don't know about you guys, I don't think I'll ever not be lost. Oh my god, I'm so profound. Oh my god, I'm so profound. No, but seriously. Anyway, you guys, that's all I have for you today. I will keep my promise to make this 20 minutes tops. Hopefully 15 minutes, so you don't lose your life watching this video with absolutely zero useful reviews of these movies. I'm just chit-chatting, I guess. It's better this than the weather. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go eat lunch. Thank you for watching, and come back tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about Criminal Minds. Ugh, I'm liking this season, you guys. How am I liking this season? Anyway, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.